Good day, viewers out there at home. You are welcome to your regular program, Understanding Mathematics. We start without taking much time. Last week, we looked at what we have here on the board. That is conversion of fractions. We said that assuming, in case you are watching it for the first time, or you are just fortunate to meet this kind of work on this program, we have said if 5 students obtain each of these fractions as a score in their exam or tests, how would you interpret who has performed better among the students? So that is why we now said for you to be able to make use of fractions effectively, you must be able to interpret. And one of the easiest method of interpreting fractions when there are more than one is to, one, convert them to decimal fractions. Now, we did that by converting each of the fractions obtained as decimal. Now, we have seen that 38/50 was converted in this process by having 0.76 as the decimal equivalent of 38/50. The same thing, 18/25 has a decimal equivalent of 0.72, while 8/10 has a decimal equivalent of 0.8. 7/10 had a decimal equivalent of 0.7, and 3/5 had a decimal equivalent of 0.6. And with that, we were able to find out that if you now rank them, which of these decimal is higher? 0.8 seem to be largest among all these decimal figures, and that is why we have it as the first, which is the highest one, followed by number 2, which is 0.76, followed by number 3, which is 0.72, and then followed by the number 4, which is 0.7, and number 5, which is 0.6. And we did explain that although we have 0.8, 0.7, and 0.6, they are the same thing. If you want to make them as two decimal places, it's the same thing as 0.80, 0.70, and 0.60. They are all the same thing. So we went ahead to try our hands on some other conversions to say, how can we convert each of these other figures as a way of practice, so that you too, you get yourself involved and understand more. And we found out that 1/10 by conversion is the same thing as 0.1. And then this one was also explained that 4/70 is the same thing as 0.0428, and approximately 0.043 rewritten in 3 decimal places. And I came back to say 7/4. You know, the question was actually one whole number 3/4 to be converted to decimal. And one whole number 3/4, I said first you can either change it to improper fraction and work it directly. But I said once you have one whole number as a whole number, it shows that in the decimal form there must be one whole number also. And in the second one, we have 2 whole number, 5/6. It also shows that in the decimal form there must be 2 whole number also. For if you get anything different from the whole number that was attached to the mixed number, then it means you are largely wrong.